Hi, everyone. This is Mike O'Brien from Southwestern Michigan College, and I'm here to spend a little time answering the question, why should I even consider college? Why college now? What am I going to get out of it? What is it that I can expect if I invest the time and the effort into college? And just a couple of points that I want to make from my perspective, being in higher education. The first of those, and the most practical, and certainly the one most people think about first, is the earning potential for college. In this economy, and particularly now that we're in a recession and moving forward in that recession, the jobs that are going to best remain stable and the jobs that are going to thrive are those that are going to require a college degree. There's some debate, should somebody have to have a college degree or some higher education to be able to get a good job, and whether or not they should have to do that. That is the reality of the marketplace. Jobs that are requiring just a high school diploma are the ones that are going away. Those are the ones the robots are coming for. And so it's the jobs that require more soft skills, more people skills, more critical thinking and problem solving that are the jobs that employers are going to want. And I want to give you an idea of kind of what the difference is if you have some college or a college degree versus just a high school diploma. And so I'm going to share my screen real quick here. And if you look over here, this is a report from College Board that basically shows in 2017 dollars, which is kind of the latest full data that they've got. You can kind of see here the light blue line here is just a high school diploma and kind of what the earnings are over time for that, for just those workers that have just a high school diploma. The gray line here is some college, no degree. The dark blue line is the associate degree, and then the bachelor's degree is in the orange here. And you can just see the big difference over time. And that is even more pronounced when you look at a master's degree or a professional degree, such as a law or a medical degree. So, here it is in table format. I'm going to add a few notes here, but you can kind of see in this area right here, if you look kind of here, starting with a degree, and then you go forward or associate degree and kind of bachelor's degree, starting about here and then all the way down here, how much higher this earning potential is than if you just have a high school diploma, and multiply that over the course of your lifetime, and it's significant. So the most practical reason to go to college and get a degree is because you're going to earn more throughout your life. You won't have to hop from job to job. There may be some job changes, but it's not going to be the case where you just have to take orders from other people. When you have a college degree and you have a higher level position, you are the boss. You get to have a little bit more stability and make those choices and have a more fulfilling career. I really believe that is the main reason. But there are a couple other things too to think about of why to go to college. First of all, it allows you to try new things. When you're in just high school or you're in just your town, it can get pretty similar. There's a lot of things that are very similar. It can get kind of boring. When you go to college, you meet people with other perspectives. You get to try some new things. Here at the college, we have a rock climbing wall and a very active rock climbing club, so you can get involved in rock climbing. If you always wanted to be in choir or you enjoy singing, you can sing with people that are at a very high level and learn from that. If you want to try, getting into intramural sports, you've always enjoyed volleyball, or you've always wanted to try pickleball, which I hear is fun. I've never played, but there's that opportunity. So you get a chance to explore and try new things, kayaking, for example, other things that you may have always wanted to try. And this gives you an opportunity from a lot of different options to do that. You also learn about other perspectives. So as you meet people from other areas of the country, we have international students, you get different perspectives, which enriches kind of your perspective as a citizen and your perspective, as a human being in today's society. You also get a chance often with the clubs that I was mentioning in terms of IT clubs or rock climbing clubs to go to Indianapolis, Chicago, Kentucky. We've sent folks from the honors program and from other organizations to San Francisco for conferences, to Minneapolis for criminal justice competitions. So there's an opportunity to travel, and those are all paid for by the college. At least at SMC, that's what we do. So there's an opportunity to not only meet people of different backgrounds, but to see a little bit more of the country than maybe you've had a chance to experience so far. It also is a way for you to find yourself, find what you're really passionate about, find what you're good at, and mostly and importantly, maybe things you don't like doing. If you don't particularly like English or reading and you're really more of a science person, you can do that. And maybe you come to that realization while you're taking a bunch of different kinds of classes, and you figure out what your strengths are and what things you just maybe aren't as interested in. That's really important for development as an employee and as a person. And college is much more affordable than you might think. With the financial aid that's available, with a lot of scholarships. We have almost $800,000 worth of scholarships, including academic scholarships and endowed scholarships. And we aren't many years able to give it all away because we don't have enough people interested. So there's money available, there's financial aid available. It is far more affordable than you think to be able to do college and pay for it without going into a lot of debt. I have a whole other presentation on that, which you can look at as well. Some people right now are thinking about, oh, maybe I should take a gap year, or maybe I should, take a year between high school and college. And I would discourage you from doing that. A couple reasons. The research shows that even though people have the best intentions, if you take a gap year and you sort of lose some of that inertia, if you will, between high school and college, your skills get a little rusty. You're not used to writing papers anymore. You're not quite as adept with the math. And there's definitely some catch up if you do come back. Unfortunately, a lot of people that intend to come back don't ever do that. And the research shows that if you stop out, you're less likely to ever complete a degree. And not because you don't have good intentions, but because life happens. People get sick, or people lose jobs, or other things happen that make other choices that sort of disrupt your ability to go back to college, and it's harder to get back. So there is some risk with the gap year, and so I encourage everybody to continue at some level, whether that be part-time, take a couple of classes, and keep your education moving forward, because you're just going to get older anyway. You might as well get older and get the degree and enjoy the additional earnings and the other perspectives that I've talked about today. And so really encourage everybody to give college a real consideration, even if you haven't thought of yourself as a professional student or haven't thought that's something you want to do. It's really a great way to improve your perspectives, improve your earning power. We at SMC give everybody a shot. You don't have to be a genius or a straight A student to be able to get here. You don't have to have a lot of money saved up to be able to do it. We can show you ways to improve your lives. We're really built for helping people get where they are, from where they are to where they want to go. That's our mission. It's knowledge for all is our motto, and we'd love to be able to help you do that. So thanks for listening, and good luck with your pursuit of college career and your lives from here on out. Take care.